Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Keeping it with Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The throw is caught. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston! So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they had that one contained right at the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's got room to roam here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Headed out right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Now on fourth down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Texans football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's Mixon on second down. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now, first round. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is touchdown right at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. Catch made by Mitchell. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This finds Mitchell, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. From the red zone now. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, Herbert. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Dell with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ow, for tonight.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. We're working a couple of yards past the line. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
All right. Nike taxi.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. The 41-yard line.
Now the give to Mixon. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
On the quick, right?
Now it's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Herbert now off the play fake. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he stopped after getting this down inside the 35. Looks like to the 33. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Chargers, looking at 2nd and 3.
59, set, 80,
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds his target, Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Herbert with a blitz coming. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stroud off the play fake. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Love it.
Mixon on the toss. Has the first and more past midfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Herbert from the gun. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. 12. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He puts everything behind this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
All right.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll throw it. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Here comes the final play of our first half.
All right. Hey, uno. None.
Throwing it just before halftime. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Nixon on the counter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun now for Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throw right side. Dell has it. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here he is on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Robinson on the inside give. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing now, Herbert. Catch made by Mitchell. He loses the football. And the Texans grab it. He's out in the clear. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go. Flash. Good.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will set up first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
South.
Mixon. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Running it after the penalty. Will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll send him over right. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Brown on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
This is Robinson, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His third through the air this game. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a... Ball set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Here's Mixon. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds a seam down the middle. Now he's past the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. 1st and 10, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And the Chargers will have a first. A run here with Robinson. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Crowd right. Let's go.
Motion man left is Brown. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Cut out left. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Takes it in at the 21. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. Herbert now. Brought in right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chargers down by only 1. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Ray.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Another carry for Robinson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here's Robinson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Crucial moment of the game here as the Chargers try for 2. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
And makes the score Chargers 38, Texans 31.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ow, tonight. Why Tony? Tony. Buggy. Look to high. Hey, south. Tonight.
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Dell now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno. Tonight.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.